friends, I welcome you all on my channel, the Opinion Platform. Today, the news has come that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's convoy has been attacked. It breached the security, and the attack happened through a sleeper. A video is viral in which the SPG commando is picking up the slipper from the bonnet of the Prime Minister's car and he's removing that slipper. Thereafter, the news hit the headlines. Several videos made rounds whole day. People opposite to the NDA and anti BJP made fun of this act and expressed that the resentment against Prime Minister Modi is not going to go down in his own Lok Sabha constituency. Whereas the supporters of the BJP, supporters of the Prime Minister Modi, have expressed their anger that this is not the way to protest against the democratically elected Prime Minister. The opposition leader, one of the most important opposition leaders, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, has openly lamented the fact that this kind of act should not be encouraged. In India, there is a democracy, and in democracy, there is a way to express the anger against the leaders. Whereas the opposite parties or the other parties opposing Prime Minister Modi have also expressed their concerns that this may be a kind of conspiracy to divert the attention from the NEET scam, which is in the news, which is in the headlines, and which is not going to be calmed very soon. Where the Supreme Court has intervened in the matter of the NEET scam, evidently Supreme Court has accepted that in the name of grace marks, 1,563 students have been given the opportunity to take the re-exam. There are so many people who are sensing so many different things in this news of sleeper attack on the Prime Minister. Now, it is very interesting where the media is solely focusing only on this act. I want to say different thing. If the videos which are making rounds are true, then it is also the responsibility of the ruling dispensation, the administration, to find out that who is the individual and what are his concerns, why is he angry. And Prime Minister Modi is also known as a leader who is known to have come out from the public. But at the same time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is so distant from his own people that there's hardly any picture, there's hardly a scene in which Prime Minister Modi can be seen walking among people. Where on one side he claims to be the most celebrated Prime Minister after Pandit Nehru. But there's not even a single photo in which Prime Minister Modi can be seen walking among people without his security. Major opposition leaders such as Rahul Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, Tejasvi Yadav, Bahanji Mayawati, and there are so many leaders. They confidently walk with their supporters, with their voters and supporters and common people. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who claims to have enjoyed so much popularity among people, does not have the courage to contact his people. There is not even a single photo, natural photo, unless with people who are not otherwise invited or called. In his own Lok Sabha constituency, he is not known to have met the common people. We all of us know that in the democratic system, there have been so many chief ministers who openly invite the people of their state to visit their house, to visit their offices, and they hear the public grievances publicly, and at the moment they order administrators to resolve the problems of the people. In fact, there have been prime ministers in this country who in fact have been attacked previously. A very famous quotation goes where an old woman had caught the collar of the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and she had asked She was ravaged by the partition, and she had asked the Pandit Nehru, first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, that what have I got after the independence? And Pandit Nehru answers that this is what you have got, that you can catch the collar of the Prime Minister of your country. Not only that, the second Prime Minister, Indira Gandhi, was also attacked when the stones were pelted at her when she was on tour. Not only that, there have been several leaders who have been criticized, who have been thrown ink on their faces. Not only that, young leaders, senior leaders, they have to face the resentment from their voters, from the public. But the Prime Minister Modi, instead of claiming that he's very popular, does not have the courage. He keeps saying that after Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he is the only popular prime minister who has been elected the prime minister of this country consecutively thrice, and who enjoys the mass support. But you look at the way he every time cries in the name of the breach of the security. Quite recently, when the farmers' movement was going on, he had gone to visit Punjab. And in Punjab, when farmers also wanted to express their anger with the Prime Minister on the farm laws, Prime Minister had made the news that how his security was breached. In fact, when Rajiv Gandhi uh, was murdered, several intelligence sources have told Rajiv Gandhi not to meet at that time. But Rajiv Gandhi also um, uh, enjoyed mass support, and supported the public so much, supported the democracy so much, that he did not care for the intelligent sources. It can be said that the incidents like Rajiv Gandhi should not be repeated. But at the same time, no prime minister in the democratic country like India should also repeat what Prime Minister Modi keeps doing. Prime Minister Modi cannot be reached by any common man of this country. He is not available even in his constituency, where common people can comfortably go meet him and take pride and bask in the glory of having clicked photos with the most popular Prime Minister of India. In fact, the opposition leaders have continuously slammed that Prime Minister Narendra Modi might be the first Prime Minister whose attendance in the Parliament may be quite less in comparison to the other Prime Ministers, previous Prime Ministers. The shocking part is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the only Prime Minister in India, or maybe the second only Prime Minister in India, who has got or who has won his election from Varanasi with a very humble margin. In fact, from the Uttar Pradesh itself, there have been so many leaders, either from the Congress or from the non-Congress parties and non-BJP parties, and even within the BJP parties, who have got more votes than the most popular leader of the BJP or India alliance, Narendra Modi. Well, this act of throwing slipper at Prime Minister Modi cannot be appreciated, should not be encouraged, but it is a question. It must be also investigated that why the resentment against Prime Minister Modi is rising, why people are not feeling confident, why people are not thinking that under Prime Minister Modi the progress is going to happen in their life. Unless the Prime Minister works to make people confident about their progress with the help of the government, such acts will keep increasing. Through my video, I would like to say that instead of arresting people who believe in protest and protect the democracy, a serious meeting, serious gathering, serious dialogue, the culture of dialogue should be promoted and protected, so that the democracy of India can be as great as it has been known to be in the world. If you like my channel, The Opinion Platform, please subscribe it, like it, and share it. Thank you very much.